if you just bought a 3D printer, you'll see that there's so many filaments to choose from. You want it all. Some's okay, some are really, really nice, and some are just rubbish. So what I'm going to do today is a really quick video, is just to go through some of the filaments that I bought, with the quality. As you can see, I print my little benches. This is like a benchmark. That's why they're called benches. It's a benchmark test so that what you print you can check against everybody else's. So as soon as I get some new filament, I just run a little benchy off on a standard setting, 220 degrees, just so that I can see what it's like compared to the others. Then I can check on the filament, on the spool, what the recommended setting is. I don't know whether we can see on there. It says 190 to 220 C. Most things that I print out at 220. The odd item, the odd brand of filament, like the Amazon Basics, which is a really good filament, prints really nice. I print that at 215. Not really sure why. There we go. It's got a few little bibbles on there. These are just as they come off the printer. You can see there. It's nice and smooth. That's the Amazon Basics. I think it was like £12 a roll. Some of the printer filament I get is branded for the Flash Forge. I'm not really fond of the Flash Forge filament. It's okay, but it's not great. This is it, you know, it's alright. Just a little bit stringy in places. There's another one. You can see the string in there in the inside. But in general, my printer I found, and this video is not sponsored by anybody at all, although if anybody does want to sponsor it, send me the filament and I'll print what you like. My favourite filaments are Ereon, which this is printed in Ereon orange. That is Ereon, and that's off Amazon. And the other colour that I do like, the other brand that I do like, is Zero. This is Zero sparkly silver, and as you can see from my little Yoda, I've got these. I printed this little swatch thing out. If you want the file to be able to print your own swatch, little location tags they are, I added it to Thingiverse as a free download, so I'll link that in the description. One of my favourite colours is this twinkling range. You can probably see the twinkle a little bit better down there. I've got that, and I've got a blue, which is here, there. It's really nice. And I don't know where all the benches are. Some of them have gone. I don't know. Yeah, they do look nice. Obviously there's more colours. I've got more colours than what I've got on display here. I've got golds, which can be a little bit yellow. There's a bronze, silvers, chocolate browns, which is this one, which is really nice. Tan. All nice. So I'll link that file in the description. when you're printing on a bigger scale, this is Flashforge PLA fuchsia, which I printed 2 benches off there, big one. And I've also printed a tiny little one just to see how tiny this file would print, and it prints out really nice. I don't know whether we can see that on. No, not. I'm gonna get in focus. No, it is quite nice. There are some other colours, like translucent colours, pearlized, which is really nice. But you can just kind of see the sheen on that one. That's really nice, that. And there's also some wood filament, which is here. I don't really use it that much unless someone specifically asks for it. It smells like burning wood because it's got wood particles in it, but it's not very good for wear and tear on the nozzle, so I try to keep that usage to a minimum. But I recently printed this little Yoda. I printed it separately. The file is on Colts, I think it was £3.20 or something, and it prints separate. And again, it's a nice finish. When I print my files, I have an option of printing a low quality, standard, super or hyper, and these benches here, I'll just dip the camera down a little bit, I don't know whether we can see them. These 4 little benches are all printed in different settings. That was the lowest setting, which, to be honest, is not bad for a low grade setting. This one, it's got a line around here. I don't know whether the filament snagged or not, but that's the high setting. This one, it's got a few discrepancies on round here, and that is the standard setting because I didn't mark that one. And this one, which again has got some discrepancies on the inside, is on the hyper setting. So for me, the low setting is quite good, and I use that quite often with a 10%. They're all on a 10% infill. If I'm doing a job for somebody, I recently printed a keyring for somebody yesterday. That's printed at 10% as well on the standard setting. I print on glass, so the base of my prints are always smooth and they just flip off the glass. When you do prints, you can actually paint them using acrylic paint. This was the first, one of the first items that I printed. I didn't realise that you had to prime the models first. So when I printed it, I just painted it straight on top, and the acrylic just kept seeping in, and it was the right job to get it finished, really. And then it's been given a quick spray of clear one coat, but had I primed it first, it would look much better. So that's just a quick video on colours that you can buy and how nice they print. This is the marble. I've got 2 different types of marble by 2 different companies. One's Ameline, which is this one, and this one is Erion. That's more of a gritty look. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a slight flake, whereas that's more gritty. But yeah, shop around, try a standard test for your printer. I find that a perimeter setting of 50% kind of smooths everything off and stops a lot of the banding on things, which is called like salmon skinning. That's a technical term for it. I don't think I've got anything on here. No. But yeah, you can get like a hashed effect on things. Yeah, try your prints, do a test setting so that you know every time what you're working with, and then keep them settings and everything will turn out just nice. I'm really pleased with my 3D printer. I wish I'd bought one earlier. But yeah, that's PLA filament.